Alright, so I automated clay in preparation for all the aluminum that I actually need. So I made two more basic forge hammers. They down there at the generator setup or whatever, and it's processing sand down in the dust, and I just laser IO that over here into this advanced laser connector into the node. It's getting sent through the barrel, goes into this large barrel right here. This large stone barrel is making mixing it with water and making clay or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sending it out here to to this right here. So I'm sitting on 16K clay dust right there. I mean clay blocks. Take the clay box, macerate that down in the clay dust, and then electrolyze it, and that's how I get my aluminum. And then over here is deep slate automation. You know what I'm saying? I'm making deep slate slabs, polished cut deep slate slabs. These right here. So got the automation for right here, 28.4K deep slate. Got a shulker box full of deep slate. The shulker box comes from when I made the move from my old world to this world right here. I had to port all of my items in shulker boxes, so I just kept the shulker boxes. So set this up right here. Automatically working, and send it in through two saws with filters on here for polished cut deep slate, and then we fill up these shulker boxes. And right here where it says dark oak slab, that's because I started exchanging it. And right now the deep slate is the exchange is bound to this particular shulker box or whatever. So all I have to do is just look at the block, basically right click, and then it exchanges all the blocks for me, and then puts all the rest of the blocks back into the shulker boxes for me. So this is what I'm gonna be going around the base actually doing for a little bit, is exchanging all this stuff out. Want to get this side fully done, then I'm gonna go down there and get that side fully done, and then I'm gonna try to work on the rest of the base. Right now I'm just working on the different brackets because it's easy to do the brackets without doing the platforms just yet. So this is how I'm gonna decorate the base and do all the aesthetic things. I still have a build for the floor of the base, and what I want to actually do is put a layer of glass directly underneath the platforms, since they're these are basically bottom slabs, so they sit on the bottom half of the block. And the reason why I always do that anytime I do sky block is because it's a non-spawnable surface. Just take these out. It's a non-spawnable surface, so mobs can't spawn. But it's also good for decoration, because if I make outlines and then I switch the guts, all the insides, to glass, whatever, then you can see through the floor. So the next thing after that is to make a pattern for that particular floor. So I switch it to glass, then directly underneath that, 9 out of 10, I'm probably gonna use terracotta, to make powder concrete, to get all the different colors or whatever that I want, or to have a pattern and a design or whatever. And that's gonna be the flooring. And I might extend it off into it's extra dark out for whatever reason. It's never this dark. I might extend it out to the open areas of the void or whatever. But that's the particular plan and strategy. You know what I'm saying? Deep slate is a real nice block to work with. I recognized it early on as soon as deep slate got introduced. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's normally a little bit darker than this, and then there's one like deep slate brick or whatever that's missing. That's super dark, so it's missing in this for whatever reason. But anyway, that's what I'm working on. I don't know what I'm gonna switch the oak out to. I need something that goes along with this. probably a lighter gray or something like that without going stone slabs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like smooth stone or something. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this. Oh, speaking of which, the reason why I stopped and I started working on decorating my base is because I can't immediately make MV machines. I'm gonna have to make MV circuits. I need basic MV machines and all that. All that takes is a process. It's gonna take a little bit of time. I could rush it and try to do it manually, but you know, I feel not actually doing that. And for MV, I'm gonna have to make a separate power generation system than I currently have. I could use the generator coils as just a base for my MV machines, and I'll get down here and talk about what I'm talking about. I swear to God, it's always raining every single time. That's because I'm in the beach biome and all that. So all right, so the generator coils and the windmill modules. You know what I'm saying? This is all one module. I just doubled it up for the power system. You know what I'm saying? I could take this, duplicate it down here. This right here is 2 chunks, about 3 chunks back. So everything is inside of the chunk, and I could extend it backwards here to the Blacksword platform and make 2 more of these facing in the opposite direction to power my MV machines. The basic ones anyway, you know what I'm saying? In order to convert it, I don't really think it's gonna do too much, but any power is good power. But I have to switch these LV energy converters over into MV 16 amp energy converters in order to make MV power. It's good enough for basic machines. It's not good enough for everything else. You know what I'm saying? Basic machines run at 60 EU per tick. Most of these LV machines run at 30 EU per tick. The EBF, for example, is an MV machine realistically because it runs at 120 EU per tick. So that's what I have to keep in mind. So one of these is I'm probably gonna double up the redstone battery banks and connect the wires together and run my basic MV machines that way, and then work on a combustion generator setup, like an array of combustion generators. And I'm thinking about using biodiesel because I'm already mass producing the seeds. I'm using the pumpkins to mass produce seeds or whatever, just macerate them down. And you can extract ethanol and all that out of that and turn it into biomass or you know, whatever you need to do to turn it into biodiesel or diesel. You know what I'm saying? The best fuel I can get. There's no way I can get oil. I already looked at that and refining oil and the fuel and all that. I already looked at that. There's no way to really do that. I have to go back and look through the recipes. It might be a way, but you actually need oil reserves in the world, and this is a void world, so that's not really gonna work. Let's get rid of my death point. That's my first death all of this time. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's the plan. But in the meantime, I have enough time to just sit around and just wait because this entire thing is fully automated. Even if I'm just sitting around AFK and I'm producing something, you know what I'm saying? And all my machines are doing something. This is fully automated, so I never really have to come over here for anything really, unless I'm gonna switch out crushed sodalite ore over into this barrel. But this is fully backed up and you know fully made. This is all automated with the steam setup that I got down there, as well as the grow farm that I have down there, the Greg Tech grow farm multi-block or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's producing pumpkins and seeds and all that. You know what I'm saying? Down there I got steam running into the EBFs. You know what I'm saying? Well, running in the battery banks that are going into the EBFs, and then the module is also providing auxiliary power to this. You know what I'm saying as well. So it's nothing for me to really do. My void extract is constantly running. It's constantly running because I have the drilling fluid over here. This was filled up to 4K. It's 1.4K right now, but still good to go. This is still macerating seeds, making lubricant and all that. Everything is good. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have to do anything over here. and this over here is steadily pumping out sand. So always come back here expecting to like look for an issue, but I automated everything so well that there's no issues really. There's no issues, and my EBFs are running without flickering or struggling for power. You know what I'm saying? So take the time out, try to do the little decorative thing or whatever. Otherwise, I'm never gonna get it, and this is gonna be all wood forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna get to it. So that's why I'm taking the time now. You know what I'm saying? Start this out now, switch it out. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at the colors. You know, see what I really need to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically it.